Hello students, today I am going to explain little bit about success of Bohr's theory and limitations of Bohr's theory. I have sent the photo already. If you read also you can understand. Okay, let's see first the first point. Okay, first point is what Bohr's introduced first. Okay, why Bohr's theory success? He introduced quantum mechanics. Okay, in Rutherford we have not seen this thing, quantum mechanics. Okay, but Bohr's theory, he introduced quantum mechanics first. Okay, then he explained stability of the atom. Okay, when the electrons will revolve around the nucleus, then what will happen? It will lose energy but under constant acceleration. Okay, these electrons will lose energy but under constant acceleration. So this provided the stability of the atom. Then another one also give Bohr explain this mathematical explanation of hydrogen series. Okay, so few points are there. So we have seen that Bohr's theory so far it is success. Okay, now we will see that limitations. Limitation drawbacks or defects or disadvantage. Same thing. Okay. Then first one also see number one defects. Bohr's theory what partially explain hydrogen atom. Okay, it cannot explain the fine structure of spectral lines in the hydrogen atom. Number two, what it could not explain the difference of intensities in the emitted radiations. Cannot explain that. Then it is silent about the wave properties of electrons. It didn't say anything about wave properties of electrons. That means silent. Then it could not explain that Zeeman effect, star effect, etc. about this thing. Okay. Now another one is there. Bohr's theory only explain hydrogen atom when Z equal to 1 atomic protons. That number of protons that Z equal to 1. It fails for other elements. Only for Z equal to 1 it explains that. Then another one what? Last one what? Bohr's model does not explain why orbits are circular but elliptical orbits are also possible. Elliptical means like X shape. Okay, elliptical orbits. It is also made possible. So those so many defects are there. 6 points are there in the defects of Bohr's theory. But then also we can say that after this, okay, these are defects. But after that also we will see this Bohr's theory is applicable because he explained first this introduced quantum mechanics and all. So far we are using this Bohr's theory. Okay, so if they will ask any 2 points of defects, then you can write any 2 points for that. Okay, this is all about success and limitations. We have finished. Okay, now I think I have told you to do the numericals. I think it's just steps are there, you can try. Okay, if you tried, okay, if not, then you try again. Then see another one. This example 12.3, just check. The energy of the hydrogen atom in the ground state is minus 13.6 electron volt. Determine the energies of those energy levels whose quantum numbers are 2 and 3. You have to find that. What to do? You know this one, energy one only. Check this. Energy, that one formula, minus 13.6 by n square electron volt. For n equal to 2, what is this? E2 equal to minus 13.6 by 2 square. When n equal to 2, number of orbits, 2 square. Then you just 2 square means 2 2s are 4. So 13.6 divided by 4 is equal to minus 3.4 electron volt. For n equal to 3, E3 equal to minus 13.6 by 3 square. 3 square means 13.6 divided by 9 is equal to what? Minus 1.51 electron volt. Okay. Now another one, you see this one. This one is important. Calculate the wavelength of second line of Lyman series. Calculate the wavelength of second line of Lyman series. What is this Lyman series? See, 1 by lambda formula is RH equal to 1 by n1 square minus 1 by n2 square. Okay, so 1 by n1 square minus 1 by n2 square, RH 1 by 1 square minus 1 by 3 square. Second line of Lyman series. So 1 square minus 3 square. Second line Lyman series starts from 2 3 4. Lyman series start from 2 3 4. It will drop, it will jump to first orbit. So first line is 2, second line is 3, third line is 4. So here they are asking for second line. So second line means it is n2 is equal to 3 that time. So you are writing that. So it is 3 minus 1 by 3 square. So RH is Rydberg formula into, do this LCM, 1 by 1 minus 1 by 9, do the LCM and do it. I think you can do it. 8 by 9. Then lambda is equal to what? This is 1 by lambda. So reverse it or reciprocal of it. Lambda equal to 9 by 8 RH. So RH value you have to know. Okay, you have to put 1.097 in 10 to the power 7, 9 by 8. Do this calculation in calculator, then you will get 10 to the power minus 10 meter, this much. So 10 to the minus 10 means this much angstrom. Okay, now same thing I will explain why, because this if you understand second layer Lyman series like this, they may ask bracket, P-fund, any series. Okay, these numericals are very important, they are asking many times. Then here you see number 1 question, determine the wavelength of second line in Balmer series. So Balmer series, it starts from what? You have to check this one. Okay, it will come to Balmer series. Balmer is what? Lyman, Balmer we have done already. Check the formula once again, then you will see Lyman, then Balmer series. See Lyman series, then Balmer series. Okay, so Lyman we have done 1 by 1 square minus 1 by 2 square n equal to 2, 3, 4. So they are asking for second, so we are using 3. Now for Balmer series, 1 by lambda RH 1 by 2 square minus 1 by n2 square. This is the jump to this orbit, but n2 depends which line they are asking, first, second or third. Here they are asking second line, so you have to use 4 that time, because this is first line, this is second line, this is third line. 3, 4, 5. So here they are asking for second line, so you have to use 1 by 2 square minus 1 by 4 square. Here we are using 1 by 4 square. So Balmer 1. So we will use what? 1 by 4 square. Okay, Balmer says second line, we use 4 square. So like this, same thing here you just write for Balmer 1 by 2 square minus 1 by 4 square equal to same formula you have to use, and you have to do that numerical. Check this 4870 you will get or not. Okay, so okay, then this one you do, then others you just see same here and there, you just go through once again and check. Okay, so then another question is there. See, explain how Rutherford's experiments scattering alpha particle led to the estimation of size of the nucleus. So from Rutherford it is asking estimation of alpha particles. Then another on hydrogen spectrum contains a large number of spectral lines through the hydrogen atom, contains only 1 electron. Why? So this thing you have to check. What are the main difference between Rutherford's model and Bohr's model of an atom? So Bohr's model of an atom, he explained the hydrogen atom and all. Okay, so Rutherford's model is classical model, and he explained only alpha particle. Okay, so the difference one by one you have to check, and a little bit you have to write. Rutherford's model, he didn't explain stability of the atom. Bohr's explained the stability of the atom. So this thing you have to see and you have to write. Okay, Bohr explains stability of the Rutherford cannot explain the stability of the atom. So this thing you have to check. Okay, then if any problem you ask me. Okay, then bye students.